In the quiet, unassuming landscapes of Green Isle, Minnesota, a town that rarely made headlines. The sun set on June 14, 2025, like any other summer evening. The air was warm, the skies clear, and the neighborhoods were winding down into their nightly routines. But lurking somewhere in the shadows of that seemingly peaceful suburb, a darkness had taken form and unspeakable intent that would soon shatter the lives of some of Minnesota's most recognizable political figures. This wasn't just any crime. It was an execution, a carefully planned, cold-blooded operation aimed not at random civilians, but at the very heart of the state's political leadership. The brutality, the precision, and the sheer audacity of the act would leave not just Minnesota, but the entire nation stunned and scrambling for answers. Tonight, on Room 57, we delve deep into what the press has since dubbed the Minnesota Lawmaker Massacre. This is a story of calculated murder, political paranoia, and a chase that gripped America for 2 days straight, a grim reminder that even in the bastions of democracy, no one is truly safe from the reach of madness. It all began at dusk, when the home of Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark in Green Isle turned into the first crime scene. Melissa Hortman wasn't just any resident. She was a towering figure in Minnesota politics. The former Speaker of the Minnesota House of Representatives, a veteran lawmaker known for her poise, intelligence, and fierce advocacy. Mark, her devoted husband, was equally respected within the community. Their home, often a place of discussion, policy drafting, and quiet domestic life, became the site of horror. According to initial reports, neighbors heard multiple gunshots, a sequence so rapid and calculated that it was clear this was no mere robbery gone wrong or a random act of violence. When first responders arrived, the scene was gruesome. Both Melissa and Mark were found dead on the spot, their bodies riddled with bullets. No valuables were taken. There were no signs of forced entry. Whoever had done this knew exactly who they were killing and had done so with lethal efficiency. Before investigators could even begin to process this first tragedy, a second report shattered the night. Another lawmaker, Senator John Hoffman, and his wife had been attacked in a similar fashion at their home. The couple was ambushed with a merciless barrage of bullets. In fact, autopsy and hospital records later confirmed that 17 bullets were fired at them, a terrifying number that spoke volumes about the killer's intent to leave no survivors. But fate intervened. Both John and his wife survived, albeit gravely wounded. They would later recount fragments of the attack, the shadowy figure, the rapid-fire shots, the feeling of impending death. Minnesota was officially under siege. To coordinated attacks on prominent politicians on the same night, it wasn't just a crime. It was a declaration of war against the state's leadership. The immediate question that surfaced